Hello everyone, welcome to Quick Car TV where we look at all the fun stuff. So today we're going to look at the Ford Ranger. I don't know why they call it Ford Ranger, right? It's supposed to be the Ford Raptor. Anyway, this is the Ford Ranger Raptor 3.0 liter V6 engine, all-wheel drive, 10-speed automatic, 397 horsepower with 583 Newton meters of torque. This car is absolutely a beast, and it's the only car in Malaysia which you can get it looking like this. It's a pickup truck, but it can also go off-road. I'm excited to talk about this, as this was the most requested video on the channel. So here it is, exciting! My first impressions of this car when I first saw it, it was huge. It was huge! Wow! Humongous. It's even bigger than a Range Rover because it's so long and it's so big and the tires are huge, and it's actually very tall because it's like jacked up on the suspension. It's like really big, you know, amazing. So I'm happy to look at this thing. I sat in it, I drove it already, and I'll tell you in my test drive video, in the next video, how it feels like to drive it. It's absolutely wonderful, and I think you all will enjoy it just as much as I did, because this car is special. It's special because it doesn't look like a Toyota Hilux. It doesn't look like all those Navara stuff from other brands. This thing is special because it has like a history to it, you know. It's an American car, you know. So that's what I like about it. In America, the cars are even more special than this, but in Malaysia, they don't jack it up with the big wheels and everything. But this Raptor, if you buy this Raptor, it's awesome. Now let's have an in-depth look at this car, shall we? So this is how the front looks like. Very nice. I like the design. From the sides, also very good. Looks very handsome. I like that. As I get closer to the car becomes bigger and bigger. This is the side profile of the car. This car comes with side steps, so you can step on it to enter the car. Actually, it's very tall, so you need to step on the steps, yeah, to get in. Here we're going to look at the wheels, which are R17. The tires are 285/70. They're not as big as a Tesla Cybertruck, but slightly smaller. The Tesla Cybertruck has the bigger wheels. So for the Raptor in Malaysia, the fuel cap's on the left side. This is for the petrol version, the V6 petrol engine. And then we come to this part, boys and girls, the Raptor sign. This is the reason why you buy a Raptor, because you want everyone on the road to know you're driving a Raptor, and you're proud. You're proud to drive the biggest car on the road. Kudos. And then you have the flatbed, so you can carry cargo, lots of cargo, a fridge, sofa. What else? Wardrobe? No problem. Now we look at the rear of the Raptor. You get two exhaust pipes, only for the petrol version. The diesel doesn't get it. The petrol version is only the sexy one. Okay, and then this is how it looks like. Exciting with the lights. So inside the flatbed, on the left side of the wall, we get two AC plugs. So you can electrical plugs, so you can plug in like hair dryer, induction cooker, lights. So when you go camping, you can do a lot of stuff and survive in the jungle. This is why we buy this thing. Now here's a quick look at the suspension of the Ford Raptor. I might say it looks kind of the same, like the suspension arm there looks the same like the Tesla Cybertruck. But when I asked Ford, they say it's not. So I'm not really sure, because both Tesla Cybertruck and the Raptor, both are American cars. So I'm not sure about it, but it looks like it's the same. I have to check that again. Now we're going to look at the interior of the Raptor. On the speedometer of the Raptor, the welcome screen shows you the 3D model of the Raptor and the mileage, which is 52.5 kilometers. There's no key in the car, so when you put the key in, it will show all the speedometer and all the other information. So this is just a welcome screen, okay? And then you do get a secondary screen here, which is a multimedia screen where you do all your multimedia, maps, Google Maps and Waze and stuff like that. And then there are handles. I put arrow here so you can see. Without those handles, it's very hard to get in this car because you have to climb up onto the car. It's like getting on the tank. It's so high up, so you need those handles, okay? This machine also comes with those cooling vents on the hood of the engine cover. Pretty rugged, huh? I really like the red stitching on the seats and the Raptor logo. I like this red essence here and there. It looks kind of sporty. Alright, and then when we look at the back seats there, I also have some reddish thingy. And the seats are decent. They're comfortable to sit in. You gotta try that for yourself to see how comfortable it is to you, but to me it's okay. There's some storage here. There's a tray which you can actually remove, and then this storage goes all the way deep inside. There's some also ports in there for charging phone and stuff, so it's quite nice. Thank you for Ford for putting this marker on the steering wheel so we know it's straight, right? When we're driving off-road or on the road, we know it's straight. It's a nice feature to have. A lot of cars in Malaysia don't have that feature, but this Ford has it too. Cool. And the glorious Raptor sign on the steering wheel. The glorious one. Something make you happy. Look at that. Let's look at the steering wheel. Leather wrapped. All nice. Here's a look at the gear knob. P, R, N, and D have some red stitching and some. Also, the gears also wrapped in some leather material, and on the left is some cup holders. I like that, really nice. Then we have the parking brake and some media control buttons. Pretty simple, easy to use. And look at the mirror and the aircon vent. And here's some buttons for the air conditioning, the hazard lights, the signal, the air conditioning temperature, and that sort of stuff. So pretty simple, easy to use. Just press it and then it works. And then you do it again, just press the button again and then you switch it off. Simple. Media buttons on the steering wheel. Now we're going to look at the back seats. Now I'm sitting at the back. This is my view from the back, and I see the driver's view. And then we have a big window at the back seats, so you can see all your cargo at the back. Your bicycle, your wardrobe, your fridge, your sofa, all this stuff you're going to bring along. If you're going in the jungle, you can put all your stuff there. I go off-road, I will bring all my stuff at the back here. Pretty nice to have that window. I like that. And then you also get center rear aircon vents. These are for the passengers at the back, so they all get cooled, just as how cool the person in the front are sitting, and the driver who is cool enough to own this vehicle, right? So what are my final thoughts? I will give you my final thoughts in my test drive video, because that's how you test a car. You have to know how it drives and everything. But my initial thoughts is everyone needs a Ford Raptor. This car is for doomsday. You can drive in the water, you can drive in the jungle, in the desert, all-terrain tires. Man, this thing is a machine. It can do a lot of stuff, and I would definitely buy one as my backup car, like, you know, for those emergency situations, you know, you need to buy one of these things, you know. Alright, so that's my thoughts, and I think everyone needs one. So overall, if you like this content, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching.